Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're gonna talk about how Philly just had their way with the Toronto Raptors, 115 to 102. The Raptors couldn't do nothing, absolutely nothing to stop the Sixers. 24 and 17 and 13 and 9 is now the Raptors after losing this game at home. And then the Sixers go to 22 and 16 and 12 and 7 on the road. Philly, they blew them out from the beginning. 45 to 28 in that first quarter. They followed that up with a 35 to 23 second quarter. Toronto cut it a little bit with a 26 to 19 third quarter. Then they did it again with a 25 to 16 fourth quarter. But it really didn't matter. They were just playing for pride. They were just playing to see if they can come back and get back in the game and win it. But it never really materialized to anything significant. So they ended up losing. Paul George, he was taking some tough jumpers. He was making some of them. He was missing some of them. That's what he's been the last couple years. 29 minutes, 15 points, 5 of 13 from the field. He missed 5 threes and made 1 of 6 from 3, 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Well, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and a turnover. 3 personal fouls, a +4 and plus minus. Dominic Barlow got the finishes around the rim. 25 minutes, 4 points, 2 or 3 from the field. He also had 6 boards, no turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. And then Joel Embiid, he was dunking, he was shooting. He was like, this is just too easy for me out there. And it was. 36 minutes, 27 points, even with ceiling and getting wide open layups and easy shots around the rim. 9 to 17 is really good for him. 1 of 6 from 3, just like Paul George, which is crazy. But he went 8 of 8 also from the free throw line. He's strong, he's physical, he's quick for his size. He also had 8 boards. That was the most on the team. He also had 4 assists, and he did come with 7 turnovers. He can be loose and a little goofy with the ball sometimes. 2 steals, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +12 and plus minus. And then Tyrese Maxey, bucket after bucket. He didn't really look like he was scoring a ton, but he was just doing it in spurts. 35 minutes, 33 points, 10 to 16 from the field, 6 of 9 from the three-point line, 7 to 7 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a +13 and plus minus. It's a really, really smooth, cool game for him. It was just too easy for him, and he was just getting all the shots that he wanted. He was super confident in this game, and they just had no answer for him. And then BJ Edgecombe, he was settling for those threes. The thing about it is he only missed 1, showing you how good he can be as a shot creator and just a player in general, because he also had 8 assists and he finished with 15 points in 33 minutes. He has been a perfect fit for this team. Basically a player that they shouldn't even have, but they should be happy that they do, because, man, is he playing real good as a rookie. 2 turnovers, 1 steal for VJ, 4 personal fouls, though. That was probably the worst part of his night. And a +8 and plus minus. Trendon Watford, 1 minute. He didn't do anything but get a rebound and a block. And his rebound was defensive. He also had no personal fouls. It was a -2 and plus minus. Jabari Walker, he went 2 of 3 from the field. 1 of his shots was a 3. He also missed 1. He also missed a free throw and made 1, so he finished with 6 points because he went 2 of 3 from the field in 14 minutes. He did have 1 rebound and a turnover and 1 personal foul. He finished as a +13 and plus minus. Justin Edwards played 1 minute. He didn't do anything because of that but get a personal foul, and that's not a good thing. A -2 and plus minus for him. Bona played 12 minutes. He also didn't score, and he missed his only field goal, but he did get 2 boards and a turnover and a block. The board was, one of his boards was offensive, and he had 2 personal fouls, was a +1 and plus minus. Kyle Lowry, they said he was the greatest Raptor of all time. He got on the court and played 2 minutes. He didn't do anything but jack up 3 threes, but he couldn't make it. Other than that, he had no turnovers or no personal fouls. It was a -4 and plus minus. Kelly Oubre, he had it easy. He missed a couple easy ones too, but he played 30 minutes and had 7 points. Those 7 points was the most off the bench. The 30 minutes was the most off the bench. 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a +12 and plus minus. Quentin Grimes, 16 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 4 boards. That ended up being tied for the most off the bench with Kelly Oubre. Other than that, he had 2 assists. The 2 assists, as funny as this goes out, is the most off the bench. The bench didn't play that much. Also had 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. And then, of course, Jerry McCain made a layup He played 6 minutes, and that was the only shot that he took. Also, with no turnovers, one personal foul, and a zero in plus minus. And then the Toronto Raptors, they were just a little frustrated that things were just coming too easy for Philadelphia, and they just couldn't do anything about it. Brandon Ingram, 34 minutes, 17 points, 5 of 15 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He did get to the free throw line and went 7 of 7 there. He also had 10 boards, double double for him. He was actually the only guy to get a double double on the team in any statistical category, but he did have 7 assists because he drew so much attention. It was just about making a bucket or make a play that benefited the team anyway. And he did have 3 turnovers to go along with that. He also had 5 offensive rebounds, that's half. And he also had 3 personal fouls and a -7 and plus minus. Scotty Barnes, 35 minutes, 15 points, 5 of 16 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 3 personal fouls and a -13 and plus minus. He didn't take the greatest shots. I feel like he was just settling and just taking whatever the defense gave him instead of being more aggressive. And sometimes you can play it that way, but when you're not really making a lot of them, it just can be counterproductive. Colin Murray Boyles, 32 minutes, 12 points. He went 6 of 9 from the field. He did have 7 boards and 6 assists. Just a solid game from him. Just always was in the right spots at the right time and just taking good looks in the flow of the offense. 1 turnover, 2 steals, 4 offensive rebound, 3 personal foul, and a -3 and plus minus. Emmanuel Quickly, 32 minutes, 18 points, 8 of 18 from the field, 2 of 10 from 3. He missed a lot, but he was jacking them up. That's what he usually does. But it just wasn't going in tonight. But he also had 6 boards. They also held him to no assists. That's crazy, but it was reality in this game. 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a -13. M plus minus Jamal Shed, 30 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. It was good to see him do multiple things. That always helps. That's always a good thing. But he also didn't really make any shots. That's the hardest part about that night for him. Sandro, 21 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 boards, 2 assists, no turnovers, and a block. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -9 and plus minus. He took good looks too. It was easy for him out there, but it was good that he also was trying to make the right play when he could. Jamison Battle, he's a big body, 8 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field. It was threes that he took and missed. He also had 2 rebounds and a turnover, no personal fouls, a -10 and plus minus. Jonathan Mobo, 2 minutes, 2 points. He made the basket, 1 rebound, no turnovers, no personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Garrett Temple, 2 minutes. He also didn't do anything but play those 2 minutes, but he also finished as a +4 and plus minus. AJ Lawson played 17 minutes, 14 points for him. That was the most off the bench. He also went 5 of 9 from the field, took the most shots off the bench. He also went 3 of 6 from 3, 1 of 1 from the field. Good looks. Was able to knock him down and hurt the Sixers time to time. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. Ochai Agbaji, 2 minutes, 0-1 from the field. It was a 3 that he missed, and that was his only shot, unfortunately. 1 rebound, no turnovers, no personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Elijah Martin, 13 minutes, 6 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He was still able to get a basket, and he was able to get it because he also had good looks too. It just he missed the other ones, which was wide open threes. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 1 personal foul, -8 and plus minus. Grady Dick, 12 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound. That was his only board. He also had 2 personal fouls and finished as a -10. So this game was very ugly defensively for the Raptors. It was a frustrating one too if you watch the film or watch the game. Just too many easy open looks, too much space to NBA players, driving lanes, and even when they did try to force them to take jump shots from the mid range, they gave them enough confidence throughout the game to where they felt like they could make it anyway. And even if they was missing, the Raptors wasn't keeping up with them offensively anyway, so they probably was going to lose even if it's closer. A loss is a loss. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. 74 field goals for the Sixers, 53%. 92 for the Raptors. They shot 40% though. 36 three-pointers from the Sixers, 44%. 37 threes. They ended up shooting 16%. That's something that can't happen when you're trying to win a game. That's too poor of shooting from three, but they did mix it up a little bit. So they got to the free throw line and shot 25 of them, 88%. But the Sixers only shot two less. Not big enough of a difference. But they also shot 91%, so that kind of made up for it. 38 total rebounds for the Raptors, 36 for the Sixers, 22 um, for 22 assists for the Sixers, 29 for the Raptors, and then 9 turnovers for the Raptors, 16 for the Sixers, 7 steals for the Raptors, 4 for the Sixers, and both teams had 2 blocks. 15 offensive rebounds for the Raptors. That really helped them, but not enough. 5 only for the Sixers, but the Sixers did have 31 defensive rebounds while the Raptors only had 23. And then 19 personal fouls for the Raptors and 24 for the Sixers. And the Sixers didn't have no trouble, didn't have no problems. They came in, beat their butt, made it look easy, made it look like they didn't even have to try sometimes. But it can be that way depending on the matchups, depending on the energy and the effort, depending on the discipline. The Raptors lacked that. Plus, they couldn't get it going offensively either. And it just was a bad night. It happens in the NBA all the time. It was just their time to have it. Unfortunately, it resulted in a loss. Sometimes you can have bad nights and force your opponent to have a bad one too. So that gives you a chance to still be able to win the game. That didn't happen in this one. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.